The average corporate job attracts 250 resumes. In 2021 alone, Americans spent $100 billion on footwear. Roughly 1 in every 3 American adults drink wine. What do these have in common? This video will discuss AI-based machine learning project ideas that you did not know existed to support the actions of these industries. Let us get started. 5. Price comparison application. Sometimes, machine learning does not have to be complex, and is not only for the largest corporations. Individuals can utilize machine learning projects for beginners to make their lives easier, especially the ones that marry the concept of AI perfectly. For instance, have you entered a shop and found the perfect outfit for fall, but thought the prices were too high? If you live in cities with consignment stores, you know that you could see it for cheaper, probably one that a celebrity recently wore for an event appearance. One AI machine learning project idea slowly gaining prominence shows prices from different places to help you make a better financial decision with all your purchases. According to those who have worked on this price comparison application, it should be easy with the library or algorithm that identifies objects on the image. There are 2 ways to go about it. Firstly, you can design it for scanning the document and producing prices from all shops in your locality with the lowest price filter. Otherwise, you can create it so that the product name is typed into the system and the results are displayed in descending order of their prices. It is also essential to make room for their user to include specific outfit details. Suppose they saw platform heels and wanted a less expensive replica. They can consist of size and color to ensure they have what they truly wanted. Price is not always the reason to jump into a purchase, and wine will teach you that. Soon, we will discuss wine quality prediction, where the age, location, and flavor mean more than the prices. 4. Inbox spam detection. Email spam has been an issue since the glory days of Yahoo. Therefore, one needs to stay alert and restrict the nuisance messages. Almost all email platforms have an AI detection method to determine that a message is not spam. Sometimes, and I mean many times, we have pretended not to see an email and blamed it on falling into spam. However, how does one create a separation that correctly predicts common spam language, but does not lump it in with other important emails that share similar language? According to experts, 7% of spam messages received turn out to be helpful to the recipients. This is where the Python machine learning projects introduce a username alerts and topics that can pass the spam keyword check. Further, Instagram is filled with countless spam, from people trying to sell weight loss products to get people to blindly follow an account. When you access Instagram's API through Python, you can train the AI through machine learning to understand classes of comments and inboxes to mark as spam. I know you have thought of the send pic to @XX for promo comments as your first lesson points. 3. Wine quality prediction. Put your glasses up and let us have a good time. When visiting family or friends for dinner, you must carry a bottle of wine as the host or hostess gift. We know this is a tech channel, but we can teach you etiquette sometimes. Suppose you are buying wine for a party. Wouldn't you want whatever you present to be the highest taste and quality? Somehow, in the world of machine learning projects, you can design an AI-based prediction tool for the quality of the wine. What are the key features that determine the taste of quality wine? Sometimes, people think the price of the wine determines its quality, but grape type, age, location, and flavor are the major ingredients to declaring wine top-notch. Thus, AI machine learning can predict these features once you input them into the software. This software can also determine the year, pH, acidity, and so on. When we caught up with Michelangelo Masecchi, a data and machine learning expert at Relevance AI teaching the wine quality prediction step-by-step on the Artificial Intelligence in Plain English website in 2020, he described his formula to include: the dataset is composed by almost 2,000 rows with chemical indicators distributed in 11 columns, while the arbitrary reviews for the quality of the red wine are written in the last column. If you successfully build a wine quality prediction tool, your life will be filled with sweeter moments of the perfect wine. If you want something that can become a career, you should look out into the finance industry. Like CryptoHawk, a platform that analyzes millions of data points per hour to give accurate price trends, we have a similar machine learning project for the stock market, and we will bring details shortly. 2. Resume parser. You know all the trends you make on Twitter to teach prospective candidates to better prepare resumes, and still people make the same mistakes. Well, you tried your best, and now it is time to make your job easier when selecting a perfect candidate. I bet you did not know that HR managers sometimes use AI to access candidates' resumes. They decide that instead of skimming through many piles of CVs, they can simply use a keyword recognition tool to capture specific keywords in experience, certificates, and abilities. A little birdie told HR managers that employees had to learn the SEO side of the building a CV and can sometimes add as many keywords as possible to help them rank higher. This way, you can build your resume parser to identify the number of times the keyword is used, and if you find that they are too concentrated, the system can reject it too. Ultimately, you will have the best candidates for interviews and process employment procedures faster. If you want to be the best candidate for machine learning, artificial intelligence, and relating matters, subscribe to this channel for the best educational content. 1. Stock price prediction. The stock market has so much information that it might be the easiest machine learning project in Python to date. The stock price prediction works due to the history of each stock and what the machine picks up as patterns. The project excels for those who are entering the finance industry and want to understand the world of the stock market and how forecasts are attained. Cryptocurrency fans can also tap into this price prediction dataset and learn more about the industry. To begin, you will have to forecast the 3-month price fluctuation of stocks from public repository data and the inflation demonstrated in stock history. In practice, finding all the bull and bear periods and spotting the similarity in their triggers, length, gains, and losses each time it happens. It is best to use the LSTM model, OTOH, and Plotty-Python framework as your primary models for building a booming stock price prediction software. Many confuse deep learning and machine learning. Sometimes, there is deep machine learning to disrupt the confusion further. In our previous video, we focused on ensuring that you understand the concept of deep learning with 7 key applications and how they work. You can check it out now.